All right, today we are diving deep into a really powerful Flutter package called Save Points Showcase View. Seriously, if you've ever wanted to build those beautiful, slick, animated, step-by-step guided tours right inside your app, well, you're in exactly the right place.
But first, let's start with a question that I think every single app developer feels in their bones. You spend weeks, maybe months, building an absolutely incredible feature, but are your users actually finding it? It's such a huge challenge, right? And that's exactly what we're here to tackle today.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about the core problem, why guiding users is just so darn hard. Then we're going to meet our solution. Think of it as a personal coach for your app. After that, I'll show you how to get up and running in just 3 simple steps. Then comes the fun part, unleashing your creativity with all the cool customizations. And finally, we'll cover why this is a safe, sound, and accessible choice for any professional project.
Okay, Section 1, guiding users is hard. It's this constant battle, isn't it? You pack your app with amazing features, but then you have to make sure people can actually find and use them. A great onboarding experience isn't some luxury, no way. It's literally the difference between a user who sticks around and one who just leaves.
And that brings us perfectly to Section 2, Meet Your App's Coach. So we've laid out the problem, and now let's introduce the hero of the day, the Save Points Showcase View package. Now, this is not just another boring tooltip library. The description says it all. It's a modern showcase coach overlay. What does that mean? Well, we're talking super smooth animations, that really cool frosted glass effect called glassmorphism, and the power to build out entire full-blown guided tours. It's designed to feel polished and premium right out of the box.
So what really makes this package so special?
Well, for starters, it's design first. It's built to look great in modern Material 3 apps. But what I love, what really stands out, is that it's safe by default. It actively prevents you from making common mistakes, like using the same key twice, which, saves you a ton of debugging headaches later. It's this perfect blend of rich visual effects, rock-solid accessibility, and a super developer-friendly API. It just covers all the bases.
All right, moving on to Section 3. Let's get our hands dirty. You might be thinking that something this powerful has got to be complicated to set up, right? Well, I'm about to show you just how incredibly easy it is to get your very first tour up and running. And here it is, the quick start guide. It really is just 3 steps. I'm not kidding. First, you create some unique global keys. Think of these as just simple labels or nicknames for the widgets you want to point to. Second, you attach those keys to your target widgets. And third, you just call a single function, showcasecoach.show, and tell it which steps to show. That's it. It's that simple. And look at this code. This is a complete working example. You can see the keys being created, attached to a button and a card, and then a single function call kicks the whole thing off. There's almost no boilerplate. It means you can add a professional-looking guided tour to your app in like minutes, not hours. Okay, so we've got the basics down. Now for the really fun part. In Section 4, we're going to unleash your creativity and dive into the incredible world of customization this package offers. This is where it really shines. Right out of the box, you get 3 totally distinct visual styles. The default is modern, which has this super sleek gradient effect. But you've also got classic and compact, if you're going for that more familiar speech bubble tooltip look. The best part? You can pick a style that perfectly fits your app's design, with just a single line of code. Now let's talk about bringing your tours to life with some stunning visual effects. Imagine a ripple effect expanding from the button you're highlighting, or a subtle shimmer on the border of a key feature. You can even add floating particles. Plus, you get full control over glows, shadows, border styles, and even the shape of the highlight itself.
And the best part? It's not some complicated mess. You just enable all these amazing effects through a simple configuration object. You want a ripple? Just set Enable Ripple Effect to True. Want a dash border? Just set the border style. It's so declarative and so easy to just play around and experiment with.
Beyond just the static effects, there's this incredibly deep animation system. If you want quick results, you can just grab a preset like bouncy or dramatic. But if you're a control freak, and let's be honest, most of us are, you can fine-tune everything. The duration, curve, delay, and direction for fades, scales, slides, even rotations. This gives you complete creative freedom to match the motion design to your app's unique personality.
Oh, and this is a fantastic detail for developers. I love this. It's a layered customization system. So take button text, for example. You can set a global default, right? Then you can override that for an entire tour. and then you can override it again for one very specific step if you need to. This priority system gives you that perfect mix of get-it-done-quick convenience and super fine-grained control.
Finally, let's head into Section 5. Look, a library can be beautiful and powerful, but for any real-world project, it also has to be robust, safe, and inclusive. So let's see how Showcase Coach really delivers on that promise. This right here is what building with confidence looks like. The package actually prevents common bugs by automatically sniffing out duplicate keys. It handles visibility for you, even scrolling widgets into view, so your tour never gets stuck on an off-screen item. And if something does go wrong, you get a helpful error dialog, not just a random app crash. And that debug mode? An absolute lifesaver for troubleshooting your layouts.
And the package is designed for accessibility from the ground up, which is so important. It has semantic labels for screen readers, it enforces proper tap target sizes, and it supports full keyboard navigation. There's even a simple flag for users who prefer reduced motion. This isn't just some tacked-on feature, it's a core part of the design, which means you can build inclusive experiences for all of your users. So to wrap things up, here are a few pro tips right from the documentation. First, always wait for the first frame to render before you start your tour. Keep your text short and punchy. Nobody wants to read a novel. Definitely use the debug mode while you're developing. Trust me, it will save you so much time. And finally, start with subtle effects. You can always dial up the flare later if you want.
So there you have it. Save Point's Showcase View is powerful, it's easy to use, it's incredibly customizable, and it's built with safety and accessibility at its very core. It gives you every single tool you could possibly need to guide your users effectively. The only question left is, what incredible guided tour are you going to build first?